Among those who heard the legend was a farmer named Mikey. He was a humble man, but his curiosity was piqued by the tales of the golden table. One evening, after a particularly fruitful harvest, Mikey decided to venture to the river where the table was said to be submerged. Mikey took with him his most trusted slaves, axes, and his strongest donkeys. Together, they made their way to the riverbank. The moonlight reflected off the water, casting an eerie glow. As they approached the river, Mikey saw a faint golden shimmer beneath the surface. Determined, Mikey and his slaves tied ropes around the golden table, securing them to the donkeys. With a mighty effort, they began to pull. The table slowly rose from the water, its golden surface glinting in the moonlight. The excitement was palpable, but so was the fear. They knew the table was cursed, but the lure of the gold was too strong. Just as the table was about to breach the surface, a strange, unearthly force seemed to grip it. The donkeys brayed and strained against their harnesses, but it was as if the table had a will of its own. Mikey, sensing something was amiss, shouted for his men to pull harder. But the more they pulled, the stronger the resistance became. Suddenly, a violent tremor shook the ground, and the river surged with renewed fury. The rope snapped, and the golden table was sucked back into the depths of the river, dragging with it Mikey's equipment and nearly pulling the donkeys into the water as well. The men barely escaped with their lives. Shaken and bewildered, Mikey and his men retreated from the river. The legend of the golden table had proven true, and its curse had claimed yet another victim. The tale spread like wildfire through Port Royal, reinforcing the belief that the table was cursed and that any attempt to retrieve it would end in disaster. Mikey, having learned his lesson, never spoke of the golden table again. The river remained a place of mystery and danger, a constant reminder of Marcus Marcus's greed and the ancient curse that protected the sacred cross. To this day, the golden table is said to lie at the bottom of the river, a glittering, cursed relic of a bygone era. And on stormy nights, when the wind howls and the waves crash, some say you can still see the golden table rising from the depths, the ghostly reminder of the price of greed.